Good morning.
Well, it's going to be our first full day here in the capital, and today we are going out to mail some stuff. Hi guys, we've teamed up with Zania Travel to share with you their app.
Check it out, connect with other travelers, and tell your story.
Yeah. And how was breakfast, Julia?
Well, breakfast was a little tricky because we forget how they make eggs here. So we're basically hungry.
Well, they use oil to fry the eggs, and well, I'm kind of spoiled when it comes to eggs, so oil doesn't quite work out. But now we're going to get out, show you guys the city, and first head off here to the post office to mail out some birthday cards 2 months in advance so they get there in time. Julia's inside mailing everything out. You know, it's funny how we can spend 3 months in a location and never buy a postcard, and on the day that we leave we have no time to buy one. It's crazy how things work out. Also, the guy came outside and told me, no filming here, no filming here. Really, buddy? You guys can record us all day walking in your places, but the minute I want to videotape something, no, you can't videotape. These rules around here. Anyways, about breakfast, they cook the omelets in oil, which burns the eggs. I know, it sounds silly, but I usually use butter, which doesn't burn them. And so we asked the guy, showed a picture, like, you know, can they be at least yellow and not brown? So he brings one less brown. Anyways, I still didn't eat it, but I ate all of the fruits and vegetables around it. Travel problems, right? This is where Tirana's premier monuments are assembled, including the clock tower and the mosque. The National Museum is also located in the square. The square is named after George Kustrayet, an Albanian national hero credited with halting the advance of the Ottoman Empire into Central Europe. There is a monument to Skandereg in the square, which occupies the spot where a communist-era statue of Joseph Stalin once stood. The architecture surrounding the square is neo-Renaissance, and there is a large lawn with flower beds to round off the stately atmosphere. Skanderbeg is the city's main venue for popular celebrations, such as the 100 years of Albania independence in 2012.
This place of worship was completed in early 19th century and is one of the city's top landmarks. At the fall of communism, it was the site of one of the most remarkable events in Tirana's recent history, when on the January 10, 1991, 10,000 people gathered to practice their religion against the will of the authorities who had banned Islam for almost half a century.
Albania has over 370,000 bunkers throughout its country.
Today we are in Tirana, at the capital, and we're visiting one of the bunkers. It was built in 1980s and now it is a museum.
How many rooms does it have?
It has 24 rooms and we'll share with you
some of it, not all of it, but some of it, because it's not all working because of COVID. So we're going to take some tours around and we'll give you some of the highlights. So stay tuned. Each one of these bunkers has a little door and it tells us some history of each era within this time period. So what this film right here is showing is 30 years ago, February 1991, is when the socialist regime had fallen. And in the square that we were in earlier shows you all the demonstrations and protests, pulling down Stalin's statue and protest celebrations. And this was the riots taking place actually this time right now, 30 years ago. Take a look.
Sei poi spenti
All right, we're back, and now we're going to leave the square and actually head on down to the park. Julia, how long is it going to take?
It will take us 15 minutes to get there.
And we're going to video some of the colorful buildings along the way, so stay tuned. So we're still headed down to the park, and we're just here at Mother Teresa Square, and we walked by a checked police point, and we were told we need to put our mask on to save our lives, even though we're outside. And
If not, they will give you a ticket.
and they were actually giving some guy a ticket, the poor guy. So, well, save the world, right? All right, here we arrived to the park. Of course, being winter, looks like a winter park. All right, Julia, so here's some questions. We've been in Tirana for, what, about 24 hours?
Yes.
So what do you think about the city so far? What surprised you, and what are things that you like?
Well, I do like the city because the first time we were in Tirana, we were staying outside the city, and I was quite disappointed. I didn't see anything. But today and yesterday we had a chance to walk and drive further. It's a nice city, nice buildings. What surprised me, I would say, I don't know.
We've actually stayed in Albania for 3 months, so
Yeah.
not too much. But it's a nice city. Things are moving along. They're doing a lot of construction here, getting rid of a lot of what we were told were illegal buildings that were standing in the way of 30 years. They're building a tunnel.
Yeah.
They're building a new bus station. They're trying to make the boulevards wider. So Albania is on fire right now as far as construction. They're actually building a new road from the capital to Sarande using a tunnel. They're building up Sarande, which we're pretty interested or looking forward to seeing the new waterfront. So Albania is the place to be in a few years.
Yeah, in 2 years you can come here and you will not recognize the country, I would say.
Yeah, it's moderating. It's developing quick. So get here now, and if you want to invest in Albania, now's the time to do it. So we'll keep on looking on. We're walking along the trail here in the park, and it looks like on the map over this hill will open up to a lake. So let's see how big it is. We walked over the hill, and now we're walking down towards the water. And over here to the right looks to be a music pavilion for summer concerts. You're gonna love this. 2-hour wait. Yeah. Guess it's coffee time. It leaves at 12:30. We would have known it was 9:30. Then it's 10:30 now. Where's the bus stop?
Hope you enjoy our tour in Tirana.
It's bright out here, so we'll see you later on. Bye.
Bye.